This is Mike here at Surf and Turf Roofing, doing a digital analysis here at 205 12 North Street, Brigantine. Now, Mark and Becky, my first initial problems when I actually got up on the roofing system, outside of what I showed you, Becky, on the walk around with the fascia and your drip edge here, which you can actually see is just a lot of air in it. So it's a gap in between, as you can see. You guys have that cracking here, but more so on that end, and I'll walk you down there. But first initial problem here is all your granulization. You have severe granulization all throughout your roofing system, and what that looks like is you can see the synthetic strands, and you can actually see that asphalt and the negative amount of granules here. That's a close-up view, but as you can see, I mean, you got it everywhere. And as you can see, this mildew or mold that starts to grow in, that mold and mildew grows right on that asphalt. And as you can see, that's the early stages. That mold and mildew grows right on the asphalt of your shingle system, and you guys can actually see the riddled algae and mold growing around. But as I back up, you know, in all of these severe areas where you're having all of this actual degranulization here, I mean, you got them here, here, okay? And then I have a whole 6-7 foot region here where all your shingles are just literally deteriorating. A lot of that causes from either the age or the ventilation of your roofing system. Now, your roofing system here does not have any proper ventilation on top here, as well as any ceiling fans or any attic fans of that nature to help combat this heat that builds up in your attic system and directly into that room that's finished, because you guys don't have an attic. And as you can see, where your roof is just bare and left exposed through all this thermal cracks and actual degranulization. And this is a great picture of what I mean. As you guys can see, these shingles are literally just deteriorating by the day, and causing all of these nail pops, which leads to my next problem here. If we don't address, you know, these shingles here, that's going to cost you guys thousands and thousands more dollars in interior damage. But my next problem, like I said, leads me into my next problem here, is all of these exposed nail heads. Now, with all these exposed nail heads, like I told you before, I'm painting a picture again, guys. You know, that water hits that top of that nail head, drips directly down that nail and right into your guys' home, which causes the damages that we see in the roof and in the ceiling, I'm sorry, with the water damages upstairs especially. And as you can see, I marked out, that's 14 here. I marked out 14 different nail pops where you can actually see the nails are backing out of your roofing system and they're just rusting down through your shingles. You can actually see the marks of the rusting. And to get a closer picture of what it looks like is, you can see that nail head just completely rusting out right here, and all that rust and debris around it. And as you can see, I counted 14 within a 7-foot radius. And if we don't address that as we know it, like I said, those are little highways for water that allows that into damage in the interior that can cost, you know, thousands of dollars in repairs, and internal repairs, and lead to shingles degrading like this and just literally leaving like this here, which leads me to my main problem here. Guys, like I showed you, Becky, without having that drip edge and this fascia metal actually just deteriorating off, and you can see the gap that I can actually pull back there and look inside and actually see that E board on your rake here. Now, more importantly, you can actually see all that wood and where this mold is actually starting to grow right here. You can actually see that mold starting to build up into your decking already. And as you can see, where my pointer is, this is all exposed wood getting hit with that cross-driven wind and rain and wreaking havoc on the foundation next to your home, or actually on top of your home, the roofing foundation. As you can see, missing shingles, clear nail pops, and very degraded shingles. So I'm glad you called us out here. Put together a plan of action, show you how we can help you guys out here. Wow, look at that.